In this video, we're going to have a look at how do we solve linear equations to find an unknown variable where that a variable appears on both sides of the original equation. So if we've got an equation that has an unknown variable on both sides, the first step we need to do is to move the unknown variables onto one side and then solve the equation by rearranging and doing our inverse operations. Now our inverse operations are when we're adding, the inverse is subtracting. When we are subtracting, the inverse is adding. When we are multiplying, the inverse is dividing. When we're dividing, the inverse is multiplying. When we're squaring a number, the inverse is square rooting it. And when we're square rooting a number, the inverse is multiplying. So let's have a look at some examples of linear equations with unknown variables on both sides. In this example, I want to solve the value of d in my original equation. 1 minus 3d is equal to 2, negative 4d plus 7. Now my first step is to simplify both sides of my equation, and that is going to be done by distributing both sets of brackets. So on my left hand side, I'm going to multiply what's inside my bracket by 3, and on my right hand side, multiplying what's inside my bracket by 2. So that is going to become 3 times 1 minus 3 times 3d is equal to 2 minus negative 4d plus 2 times 7. So 3 minus 9d is equal to negative 8d plus 14. So the next step, now that I've simplified my original equation, is to move my unknown variables onto the same side. So I've got a negative 9d and a negative 8d. So I want to move my negative 9d across to the right hand side. To do that, I need to do the opposite of minus 9d, which is to plus 9d, and I need to do the same to both sides. So my equation then becomes 3 is equal to negative 8d plus 9d plus 14. So 3 is equal to d plus 14. To determine the value of d, I need to remove the plus 14. To do this, the inverse of adding is subtracting. So I need to minus 14 from both sides. So 3 minus 14 is equal to d. So negative 11 is equal to d. So the value of d in my original equation is going to be negative 11.